Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Toogy Howser here. I don't know if you guys have been watching some of my videos. I've been doing a lot of XC racing this year. Been doing the weekly races at Boler Mountain on Thursday nights with the Enduro Bike with my Marin Alpine Trail, and getting a little bit faster every week, but I had this nagging question in my mind, like how much faster could I be with a proper XC bike? So check this out. So we got this Specialized Chisel full suspension. This is the base model. It's pretty much bone stock except for new grips. So we're going to try racing this tonight. Size XL. It's weighing in just around 31 pounds, which is like, I guess, almost 9 pounds lighter than my Marin Alpine Trail. So this should be a lot faster, but we will see. Last week when I was out here, I did my fastest time ever for 2 laps. So we'll see how much faster this is.
Racers ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
They have slightly changed the way these races are started now. They have a 15-second staggered start, so you're only starting with riders doing the same number of laps as you are. This definitely makes it easier to know who you're directly racing against. Out of the gate, I came out fast, and I believe I was in 3rd place for the men's 2-lap race currently. As we come around this corner, we quickly catch up with some of the riders who are doing the 3-lap race. I have the new bike energy, so I'm going fast and hard. These staggered starts do spread out the riders a little better. A few races this year, it was kind of crazy in the first few turns with everybody starting at the same time. Feeling really fast on the new bike, trying to prove to myself just how much faster it is. You can definitely notice this bike pedals a lot more efficiently. When you get on the gas, it just goes. Just about to start the first big climb and the real test of the new bike. I have this guy on my left who I'm racing against, so I'd like to get past him. The new bike is feeling great, and I'm actually passing people on the climb. It's incredible. This is one of the worst sections of the climb, and I'm actually able to get past a few people. It's amazing. So it took me roughly 3 minutes and 43 seconds to get to the top of the first climb. Let's take a look at my footage from last week with the Enduro Bike and see how much faster the new Chisel is. So I got to the top on the Alpine Trail in 3 minutes 53 seconds. It's only 10 seconds slower. I'm honestly surprised it's only 10 seconds. The new bike just felt so much faster and more efficient. The trails were like concrete last week. It was so dry, so maybe that contributed to how fast the Enduro Bike was doing. I can really feel how light this bike is. It really feels easy to throw around and pedal out of corners. heading into the brand new section of trails at Boler. This new addition has been great. It's got a few different line options with some nice jumps and drops if you're feeling up for that. I tend to just keep my wheels on the ground for the most part while racing. I'm pretty sure I'm in second place in my category now. The two guys right in front of me I think are doing 3 laps. Still riding hard and just trying to keep the momentum going. This new section has some nice flow, so it's a good place to conserve some energy. Boler is planning on continuing this new trail soon, and it might actually be open by the time this video is out. Another killer climb coming up. I must admit that I kind of thought these climbs would be easier on this bike. What I think I have learned in this is it's not any easier, it's just a bit faster. So I get to the top of this climb at roughly 10 minutes, 35 seconds. Let's check out the footage from last week and see where the Enduro is time-wise. I crossed the same spot in roughly 11 minutes and 7 seconds, so about 32 seconds slower. I did notice through these flat sections, this bike really did pedal well and overall faster. It just felt more responsive with every pedal stroke. I passed this guy who I'm pretty sure is in the same category as me and take the lead for the race. First time leading a race this year. Want to go by?
Yeah, thanks.
It didn't last long. I get past and I'm back in second place. I don't realize what position I'm in at all right now during the race. I'm just trying not to get passed by anyone else. First big descent coming up, I was a little nervous on how this shorter travel bike would handle this section. It's a bit rooty and rowdy. I have to say, this bike felt amazing going down this section, and I dare say better than the Enduro Bike does. This is one of the worst climbs here. It just goes on and on. And with the 32 tooth front chainring, these punchy climbs are tough. Just finishing up the first lap, excited to see how this XC bike handles the final descent to the chalet. It is fast. I actually set a PR on this segment. Finished the first lap at roughly 21 minutes 49 seconds. Let's take a look at last week and see where the Enduro Bike finishes. It finished the first lap at 22 minutes 28 seconds, so about 39 seconds slower on the first lap. Let's fast forward through the climb to the top again. I'm really starting to feel the effects of a hard start now. Top of the second climb at 24 minutes 50 seconds. And the Enduro Bike at the top of the second climb is coming in at 25 minutes 37 seconds. So 47 seconds behind the XC bike. Again, I'm sort of surprised the Enduro Bike is still less than a minute off the pace of the XC bike. I honestly expected more of a difference. The new bike feels better though. Not sure if it's just the new bike honeymoon phase, but it just feels funner to ride on these trails. Really starting to feel gassed now, but I know I only have a few more tough sections to go. Just have to hold it together. Plowing through this rock garden, the Enduro Bike is roughly 1 minute and 13 seconds slower now. The XC Bike is starting to shine. Like I said earlier, it really isn't any easier, it's just faster. Still holding on to second place at this point, even though I don't realize it. Only have a few brutal climbs left. You might as well go past me on the climb. I'm slow on the climb. Thought I was going to get past on this climb, but I guess they didn't feel they had it in them either. Boler Mountain really is a challenging race course. It really tests your skill and your fitness. I want to thank the whole crew here this year for putting on an amazing race series. I think I ended up doing 10 out of the 15 races and loved it. As much as it can suck in the moment, I feel a great sense of accomplishment pushing myself to be a little faster every week. I can't wait to do the full season next year with this year under my belt for experience. So I get to the top of this brutal climb, 37 minutes, 52 seconds roughly, and the Enduro Bike's coming in at 39 minutes, 25 seconds. So a minute and 33 seconds slower. So going around this corner for the last time is a great feeling during the race. You know you're almost done and you just have to race to the finish line. Really can't believe how fast this bike is ripping down here. Gets up to over 40 kilometers an hour, pushing 50 kilometers an hour, just so fast. So finished the 2 laps at 43 minutes 15 seconds. The Enduro Bike finished at 45 minutes 8 seconds, so just under 2 minutes slower. I guess that is a big margin, but not as big as I thought it would be.
Hello. Is that a new bike?
Yeah.
Well,
That's nice. That's quite a bit faster, I think.
Yeah.
that's second place.
Wow.
It's a new bike.
Yeah.
9:09.
So finished the race here at Boler Mountain, came in 43 minutes and something, so almost 2.5 minutes faster than, almost 3 minutes faster than my fastest lap out here last week. So yeah, the XC bike is definitely faster. I came out of the gate super fast though and tried to I think I thought it was faster than it really was, and I went hard for the first half a lap and got really gassed out, but was able to cruise to, unofficially, according to the timekeeper finish, came in second out of 8 or 9 racers. So that's pretty awesome. That's as high as I've finished this year. I finished third at one race earlier this year, but there's only 5 racers in the category. So there's actually 8 guys, 8 or 9 tonight, and I finished second, at least unofficially, which is awesome. The one thing on the bike that I gotta get used to is it's got a 32 tooth chainring. I'm used to a 30, and I really noticed that in my lowest gear. I sometimes felt like it was really harder to pedal than I thought on some of those super steep punchy climbs. So I don't know, I may swap out to a 30 tooth chainring, we'll see. Anyways, it was awesome, fast. Got to get used to it a bit, but it was actually really good downhill, a lot faster downhill than I was expecting, a lot more stable. Like, it didn't feel bad at all. It felt awesome overall. Definitely faster on the climbs. Maybe not quite as fast as I was expecting, but still almost 3 minutes faster over 2 laps, and came in second. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Stay tuned. I'm going to Mansfield next weekend for a 30-kilometer XC race. So I'll try to video that. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, keep your feet on the pedals.